Welcome to 10 years of rise of industry. Hope you enjoy. This was my first time playing the game, so I took some time getting familiar with the controls and the map. I went ahead and placed down my headquarters, and then I built a lumberyard. At this point, I was just following the in-game help because I had no idea what I was doing. Then I started researching train terminals, wheat fields, flour, and cotton. I proceeded to build a farm for wheat, a carpentry center, and a food factory to make flour. But I needed water for my wheat farm, so I put up a water siphon. Then I built a warehouse. I didn't know what it did at the time, but it would be useful later. The game assistant wanted me to build a train terminal, but first I built another lumberyard. I also started researching fiber, cows, and heavy fiber. I had to decide where I wanted my second warehouse that my train terminals would be transporting to and from. I finally settled on putting it in Parmalee. Then I built both of the train terminals that went between the warehouses. I then took forever to build the train tracks between the stations because I'm kind of a perfectionist. The whole point was kind of so I could transport resources faster to the state. I guess they're like right over there by that area, so yeah, because they're literally the only place you can sell planks at, so yeah. I also built a gas pump for literally no reason, and added a plantation to grow cotton, a sand collector, because why not? Then I queued research on furniture base and couches. I decided to build a livestock farm to grow cows. Then built another carpentry center. I don't know why, just because why not, I guess. I needed more water, so I proceeded to fix that problem. Then there was this event that said if I researched a tier 1 item, I would get 25% plus research for a time after that. So I canceled my current research for the berry research, which I assumed would be a tier 1 item. Spoiler, it wasn't. After that disappointment, I researched factory HR. I guess that's how much you like pay an hour. Which, looking back, I don't know why I did this, but whatever. I also managed to win a contract to sell 27 units of flour to Lake Tekakwitha.
Tekakwitha.
I have no idea how to say that name, but whatever. Then Parmalee wanted 14 units of beef, so Dayspace and I started a little bit of a bidding war over it, but of course I won. Torrington was offering 39% off building upkeep for 16 weeks, so I used my big brain and calculated that means about 30K every month for 16 months was like half a million, and I got it for 300K, meaning I saved about 200,000. Nice. Virginia Beach wanted milk, so I gave them what they wanted. Virginia Beach had a sale for their land permit. At this time, I didn't have the money, so I let Dayspace win the permit. When La Lama de Falcon, however you say that, had their permit sale, I got a loan for 10 mil and bought it out flat. After that massive loan, I realized I was losing money pretty quickly, so I built an oil collector. Then I built a textile factory in preparation for making heavy textiles. Lake
Tekakwitha.
wanted more leather, so I took them up on their offer. Furniture bases finally got done researching, so I started producing them. I also built another carpentry center so I could produce enough planks for the furniture bases. I was like out of money, so I took a loan for 10 mil from Parmalee for a 10-year period. Then I paid off my $5 million loan to Lake.
Tekakwitha.
I got another plank contract and built an air purifier to put near the carpentry area. At this point, there was a large increase in the amount of contracts for planks, so I reacted by building another lumber yard. I was slightly worried I didn't have enough time to complete the contracts for the planks, so I added another lumber yard and another carpentry center. Also, built another textile factory so I could start producing heavy textiles. Just gonna casually put in 3 more lumber yards and 3 more carpentry centers because there was just a shortage on planks or something. B-Bay had a land permit sale, so I loaned 15 mil to buy it, even though it only cost like 5 mil to buy. Partworth wanted my permit for the La Lama de Falcon region, but they only wanted to pay 11.88 million, and I'm pretty sure I paid around 13 million, so no. I started producing bases again, cause the plank contracts were done, but wait, no, there's another one. I had some extra money, so I bought half of Partworth's company, just casually. I started producing base again, but guess what happened? Yeah, more plank contracts. But this time I decided 4 factories would be able to handle the contract, and yeah, I was definitely right, they could. 3 of my lumberyard storages just mysteriously got full and I couldn't figure out why, but turns out they were the ones that were shipping to those factories that were producing bases now, so they couldn't actually ship there. So I fixed that. At this point, I had nearly bought Partworth out. They only had 1 stock remaining out of the 10 that they originally owned, so finally I bought Partworth out, and hey, look at that, it's been 10 years. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. Bye. Also, before you go, what game would you like me to play? Like, do you want to see more Project Zomboid? Or would you rather see some more Rise of Industry? Or maybe something like Minecraft multiplayer? Or I don't know. Leave your suggestions in the comments because I don't know what game to play.